We're going to talk about division. I know you've learned about division in the past. It's not a new topic for you, but we're going to remind ourselves what division means so that we can see how that applies to division with fractions. Now, division, one way of thinking about division is to think of it as splitting an amount into smaller groups. 6 divided by 2 means we take 6 items, and out of those 6 items we form 2 groups. Since there are 3 items in each group, we say that 6 divided by 2 equals 3. So the quotient, the answer when we divide, is answering the question, how many are in one group? Notice that this is the same as taking half of the set of 6 items. 6 divided by 2 is the same as 6 times 1/2. Of course, many division situations involve parts of items. For example, 6 divided by 4 means we split our 6 items into 4 groups. That can't be done without splitting some of those items in half. There are 1.5 items in each group, so 6 divided by 4 equals 1.5. We could say 1.5, or we could leave it as a fraction and call it 3/2. Notice that this is the same thing as taking 1/4 of the group of 6 items. So 6 divided by 4 is the same as 6 times 1/4. Now let's look at dividing by a fraction. If we take 6 divided by 1/2, that means our 6 items are made into half of a group. Let's think back when we had 6 divided by 2, we took our 6 items and made them into 2 groups. 6 divided by 4, we took our 6 items and made them into 4 groups. So 6 divided by 1/2 means our 6 items are a half of a group. So what does that mean? These 6 items are half of the group. So we have to add the other half, which means our entire group has 12 items. So 6 divided by 1/2 equals 12. Notice this is the same as 6 times 2. 6 divided by 1/2 is the same as 6 times 2. So we've seen 3 examples now. 6 divided by 2 is the same as 6 times 1/2. 6 divided by 4 is the same as 6 times 1/4. 6 divided by 1/2 is the same as 6 times 2. In each case, dividing by the number is the same thing as multiplying by the number's reciprocal. And that's going to give us a convenient way to divide, especially when we're dealing with fractions. Let's try that with a different example. 6 divided by 2/3. According to our other examples, that should be the same as multiplying by the reciprocal, 6 times 3/2. And we multiply the numerators and get 18/2, which is 9. If we use our picture approach, 6 divided by 2/3 means that our 6 items have to be 2/3 of the group. There's our 6 items. If that's 2/3 of the group, I add another third, and you can see the 6 items are 2/3 of that group. Since the group has 9 items, that shows us that 6 divided by 2/3 equals 9, verifying what we did by multiplying by the reciprocal. The examples we've just seen explain why, in algebra, we define division in terms of multiplication. When we see a divided by b, in algebra, that means a times 1/b.